Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Richards, thank you for your testimony. I'm going to try to take the emotion out of it and stick strictly to the numbers. Earlier you said you need to consider the source, so everything that I'll be quoting comes from Planned Parenthood. It is my understanding that 3%, according to your website and your testimony today, 3% of the services that Planned Parenthood offers are abortion services. Is that correct? 3%. Of your total services, 3%.
Sorry, my mic wasn't on. 3% of the services delivered, of the total services.
But yet you say that you don't have the total amount of money, you can't give this committee the total amount of money that's you make or receive for abortions. Is that correct?
It's because the national office doesn't, as you know, or may not know, but the national office doesn't provide health care services. 59 affiliates provide a variety of health care services, so that would be every single organization would be different.
But your affiliates gather that information, so you would have access to that.
Well, I'm sure they have it. I don't have it myself.
Okay, but how do you come up with 3%? So
that's the number of service because
let me ask the question. Okay. 2.7 million women and men are served by Planned Parenthood, according to your testimony. Is that correct? 2.7.
That's correct.
Annually, you provide, according to your report, 327,000 plus abortions last year, according to your annual report. I do the math. 2.7 million people, 327,000 abortions. That comes up to 12%. So how do you get 3%? And these are your numbers. Why is it not 12%?
Well, because people come to us some people come to us more than once, and they come to us for different services, and some people come to us and they need a pap smear, they need a variety of services.
Let's go on a little bit further because I'm having a real trouble coming to this. And if you would put up the graph on, this is a tax return from one of your affiliates in Rochester, Syracuse region. If you could read for me line 2B. What does that say? What is the designation there?
Pregnancy termination.
Okay, and the dollar amount next to pregnancy termination there is how much?
Again, I've never seen this before, so I'm simply reading what you're asking me to read. 1,424,275. I'm assuming.
All right, so $1,424,000 for pregnancy termination according to your affiliate's tax return.
One affiliate, correct.
Okay, so wouldn't you have tax returns for all your affiliates where we could get this information?
Well, I know that we have provided.
Okay, because here's my concern. If you take the number, that 1.4 million, and divide it into the total revenue of a little over 5 million, that would indicate revenues of almost 28% for abortions.
Well, I
so
think
where does the 3%
services, and I think you're mixing services and revenue, because obviously above the line says family planning, 3,718,474.
But wouldn't you think the 3% is a little bit misleading?
No, actually, we calculate. We are.
Well,
I'd say we are the most highly regulated organization probably in this country.
Well, I would disagree with that. But let me ask you.
But we're very transparent about our numbers.
I've got this for one of your affiliates. Will you provide this same kind of documentation for all your affiliates to this committee?
I believe we actually already have.
No, you haven't.
I'm happy to speak to the chairman because we have.
This is the only one that had it. Will you today, yes or no, provide this for all your affiliates?
We have produced all 990. Okay, well, we just have a disagreement of opinion, and I'm happy to talk to the chairman.
It's not a disagreement. Will you provide the number of
revenue? We have already
revenue?
Provided the 990s for all of our affiliates, and so that's
but it didn't outline it like this.
Well, maybe perhaps.
So are you saying that you don't keep track of it?
You said that. I did not say that.
No, I'm asking you. Do you keep track of it?
Every single affiliate in Planned Parenthood meets with all the laws and regulations, and they file their 990s. And
that's a great answer to a question I didn't ask.
We've provided.
Would you provide it to this committee?
I don't exactly know what it is, since I've said to you
well,
repeatedly.
I'll tell you what
we've provided the 990s.
The revenue that Planned Parenthood derives from abortions.
And I have said to you, we have provided And we have been extremely cooperative with this committee and the other 3 committees. And we have provided all the 990s, all the audit annual statements of our affiliates. And if there's anything after, I'm happy to talk to the staff here about what else is needed that we're not providing. Because I really believe we have gone above and beyond in providing everything that's been requested of us.
Okay, my time's expired. I'll yield back, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.